looking at this game, what went wrong for the Knicks in Game 4?
Same thing that they, like, I can't even say, listen, we can say they're out-coached because, if you don't like Tibs, okay? I get the idea that the narrative of him playing his guys too much and that is a dumb coach. Then we say he don't have a bench, right? Then how can it be a dumb coach if his bench sucks and you don't put him in? Sounds like a smart coach to me, right? Right? It sounds like a smart coach. Like, why am I going to put the guys in?
Does he not have a bench, or has he not? This is something him and Mikal.
Game 3, they put the bench in, they won.
DeLon Wright, Landry Shamet, the only ones with a positive plus.
That's because the Pacers took their foot off the gas. That's the only reason why.
They bench one.
They bench one.
How much did they bench score? Nothing. Not a damn thing.
They came back.
Cat had 20.
Hell no.
Cat started shooting from step range.
Cat had 20.
No, that bench came in.
What the bench do?
Once Brunson went out.
Let's see. Do you want to know what the bench did?
No.
What was their plus minus? What was their plus minus?
The plus minus.
It impacted the game in a positive way.
I'm just saying, what did the bench themselves, what did they contribute to?
Let's see.
DeLon Wright and Landry Shamet, both the only pluses on the Knicks squad.
What did they do?
Who come off
when
the
we
bench?
talk about the bench, what did the bench do?
Who come off the bench, actually? White
Come on.
or...
Yeah, I just think the Knicks
not
are tired.
Not enough, Gil. What's
They
that?
got...
Yeah. You start looking, they ain't had no goddamn point, huh?
No, but I didn't know they had a white brother.
Yeah.
White brother?
D. Wright brother.
D. Wright brother. White brother. I'm like,
The only 9 minutes the game, Shamet played 11.
The two people they put in that they wasn't playing had a total of 5 points. I mean, it wasn't... but for the most part,
6 points. Good.
They had 9.
He
2
played.
and 5.
But first of all, he plays more than he got in foul trouble, so he didn't play the 20 minutes that he usually plays. McBride, he plays about 20-some minutes.
15.
Right in hard.
Wright played
so it's just
13.
Only 2 new people, Wright and Shamet.
And that was the 13 minutes they played.
13
and they
minutes,
won.
They didn't win. They cut the lead because Cat was balling. And then
You just hate...
No, I'm just saying, like, that's...
I'm just saying you hate the quarterback.
I'm just saying, if you look at the bench, who he's going to put in?
Them.
Now look at the bench, man.
Man, the names is the same as the Indiana.
Look at the bench, man. Look here.
Look, you could play...
Who you want to play?
Payne.
Uh-huh.
He could play. He been playing well. He played good against Boston.
Who you want to play? Let's just
You could play Payne.
it's a new series, though.
You could play... Nigga got DNP. That's
Who you want to play? You want to play the DNPs?
That hurt.
Like Shamet, like Shamet himself.
Hey, coming in, you would say the same thing about Indiana. What the fuck they gonna play? McCullough?
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
No, it ain't.
He plays.
No, we don't. No, it's not.
These guys play.
It is not. Listen, it is not the same when TJ come in that game.
Swaggy,
Shit,
Pacers
that
had 7 players average double figures
That
regular
Toppin
season.
wasn't
Obi Toppin is probably the
he-
worst. He averages 8. He
That's
averages
what I'm
8
saying.
points a game.
It's the same.
Oh,
No, he averages 8 points a
You
game.
gotta trust your team. They
No.
trust each other out there.
Do I supposed to trust you first, or are you supposed to go out there and perform, and then I trust your
But
performance?
you got to give me a chance to trust me.
At
You
some-
don't even give me a chance. I thought I proved it against Boston.
Who?
And then I went right back to the bench the next game.
Who?
Cameron Payne came in balling. Like, why am I here? Just to sit?
You're talking about one person. We're saying trust your bench. We look at the bench as a whole.
You got to give them a
We look
chance.
at the bench as a whole. The bench they're not.
You got
They're not
a chance.
This is not Boston. This ain't shit. Even Indiana at this point. They don't have enough players on the bench that can
guys
come
don't
in
have to
and
average-
sustain
Yes.
the lead. Right? This is not Golden State 2015.
Nobody bench like that.
But I'm just saying. So when you say play the bench, and we look at the bench and we're like, all right, who are we going to give 20 minutes to, and they're going to go out there and produce?
You could give them 15 something. Give them something.
You think Knicks got a better bench?
You
You think Knicks got a better bench than the Pacers?
Who?
You think the Knicks have a better bench than the Pacers?
I think it's about the same.
Bench, Knicks.
Yeah. What's his name, Matherin?
So McBride is the number 1 player off the bench, right? He averages 6. Topin averages 8, and he's at the bottom of the bench. Not the number 1 bench player. He's damn near the worst bench player. He averages 8. They got guys who play 12 minutes, had 20 points. You know what I mean? He's damn near should be a starter, but he's coming off the bench. It's just a team like so. What I'm saying is, I can't say they're being out-coached. I can say, if I was coaching, one adjustment that I would have is this: I wouldn't let Brunson bring the ball up.
Yep.
I wouldn't let him bring the ball up. He hurts. It's not a good or bad. It's not a good or bad thing. It's just his style. The reason they can't get fast breaks is because he's not a fast break guard. He's not a fast break guard. He is not getting in and trying to get off the break and do something. He's going to bring the ball up, slow it up to do his thing. So that's where McBride comes from. When we get it, you go, you take off. You try to get a fast break, and then if not, give it in the half court to him. There's just some players that are just not fast break players. It's just not their style of pushing the break. So I would change just that little part of it because, we get the rebound, we give it to Brunson. Brunson's never going to be in full speed trying to make a layup, so he's going to lollygag up the court. By the time he does get there, it's about 17 seconds, does his first pick and roll or get that, now you're looking at 12-5. Like now you're a one-shot team unless y'all get an offensive rebound. But there's not going to be 4 or 5 swings in that motion because of the style you play. Because you're giving it to your best player first. Early, right? But other than that, man, it's.
Shit, Josh Hart has some crazy turnovers yesterday.
They just played dumb.
You got PJ Tucker on that bench too.
Even though Josh Hart had 12 and 11, them 5 turnovers yesterday, fouling out.
And you realize how small he is when you go to that hole and Josh Hart right there.
That
That's easy lay. I could dunk that.
I just never say. It's just some things that they do. It's like they kill themselves because it's like just random passes for no reason, just predetermined. Like it's swinging it here. Like I'm the shooter, but I want to make an extra pass, and they're reading that because you didn't even look at the rim on it. You're just going along. That ball gets stolen. They're going in the. Besides, most of the time they're driving into the lane thinking pass. Besides OG, Cat when he decides to go, but for the most part it's just little dumb plays, fouls here for no reason, random 3-point shots that just makes no sense to the flow of the game.
To be honest, they ain't supposed to be here anyway.
Knicks are not supposed to be here.
Man.
I just think it's the pace, man. I just think it's just Pacers pace. It's just too fast. And then like what Gil said about Jalen Brunson bringing the ball up. Once he brings the ball up, it's already almost 17, 15 seconds on the shot clock. He's still dribbling. So
we talked about this earlier.
They've been doing that all year, though, right?
But with the Knicks, they'll probably win Game 5, but I don't see this thing going past Game 6. I just think they're fatigued, and it's just they can't keep up, man.
So this has been obviously Tibs playing his guys heavy minutes, been a topic of discussion for years now. Does he need to shift his approach if he wants to be able to take the next level?
Tibs think it's 08 with the Celtics.
And that's been his thing. It's not anything new. We talk about it every year.
Them days is over.
To give Tibs credit, he's like the best with small guards, I think. Having that key point guard, I think he's like the great at that, because he even gave like Nate Robertson chances. He was balling on Chicago.
D-Rose.
Of course, D-Rose. After D-Rose, we thought it was over. Then they brought in, I can't think of his name. He be training out here. His dad from Houston.
Shit, I think Jimmy Butler was getting off.
John Lucas? No.
John Lucas was balling with him. They had a team. He good with little guards, but I feel like
Knicks is
they're
cooked.
too small for Indiana.
Yeah, there was something. You remember, I mentioned it. I was confused, but I don't know what I would have did. It was like the last 5 minutes. I was trying to figure out why Mitchell's not in, right? Because they're doing a pick and roll.
For the rebounding.
Cat has to switch onto him.
Yeah.
Who's rebounding for you? Because, who's down there getting that rebound if your biggest guy is here, then you're relying on OG going against Miles Turner. You know what I mean? So there was like these two kids, like, y'all need a big stop and a play. Y'all make the play, give up offensive rebound, easy basket. And it's like, why isn't Mitchell? I was trying to figure out, me personally, would I have Mitchell in, or do I still rely on Josh Hart?
But do you think it's because of the free throw game? They didn't want him to get fouled to go to free. But I feel what you're saying, because even if he's in, he can get a tap out, you can get an extra possession.
Like, yeah, it was just like the offensive rebounding. Like, for him to be fouled, he has to get the offensive rebound. Then they got to foul him right there for me to be affected. But defensively, he's gonna protect that basket, and he's gonna get the rebound. And so I was struggling with it. Remember, I didn't come up with an answer. I'm like, I can't judge Tibs off this because I don't know what I would do. Like, you know, Josh Hart does offensive rebound and gets big rebounds, so
yeah, he does play hard.
But he can shoot. If he's open, he'll make a play. So I was one of those, like, I can't even be mad that he's not in. But a rebound or two offensively by them at this moment in time kills us. Yeah. Kills all momentum. Mm-hmm. It's like,
and he's not like a.
It's like Indiana makes great plays at the end, right?
Yeah.
Nope. Let me say this again. Different. Indiana makes easy plays in the last 5 minutes. Hallie coming down, switch, easy layup, right? Fast break, boom, easy layup.
They don't settle.
New York struggle basketball, right? You coming down, pick and roll, grind it.
But it's been working, though. It's been working.
They come down, one pass, lay.
It worked,
right? But that's what I said, one pass, lay. But think about, like, the grind, poop, 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 easy lay. Like, it was like, Jesus Christ, y'all. No, it's just the style.
But
it's a bad
Like, I just seen, like, how they do a pick and roll and then straight line layup. And then you come down there, dribble, beat him up, boom, swing, turn, half eight, lay. Cool, huh? Pick and roll, he takes him off the dribble, lay. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
You gotta think.
It's a bucket to bucket, but New York, it looks like if you miss one, game over. Because it seems like what they're doing is so fucking nonchalant and easy.
Yeah, easy.
It's heartbreaking when you miss.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. That's why you need to
settle like.
That's why it's important, man. I mean, I still think as much as people love scorers and point guards that can score, you still need a floor general. Yeah. You need some type of floor general down the stretch of these games, like, and that's where Hallie is like really taking over in a lot of these games, because he's that floor general. Like, he can score, he can pass. It's like some of these guards, they're just one dimensional. It's just scoring.
Yeah, because they have a floor general sometimes. Like, sometimes the floor general doesn't have to be necessarily point guard; it just has to be somebody.
Yeah,
like that. And New York's floor general is Hart, but the ball is not in his hands enough.
Yeah, and I feel like we could go to Golden State with Draymond Green. I feel like Draymond Green is the floor general.
Draymond,
sure.
You know what I'm
and that's
saying?
what I said. It's Josh Hart, but you got to remember, for Josh Hart to be exactly what he's supposed to be, I got to get the ball to bring it to this side. Right now, it's stuck over there. I need to get it to this side. You backdoor, you hand off, we manipulate. You got to he's the floor general. He's the guy that's supposed to glue it all together. Can you? I'm going to show y'all something that I look at basketball. That's why, like, if I watch a game and you watch a game with me, you'll hate it, because I won't finish a game, because I'm going to be rewinding, looking at body. Can you go back to that highlight you played? I want the very last moment.
You like to study?
I want you to go to the last moment. Go to the last moment. I want y'all to see something, and I'm gonna say, at first I had Knicks winning the next game, but I'm gonna show you one player.
I'm gonna ask you that, Gil.
That might not show up.
Oh God.
I'm gonna say he's gonna give up the game. He's gonna be out there in ass mode.
Keep going.
Bucket.
And while we do this, download the Underdog app, use promo code, get up to $1,000 of bonus.
All right, rewind just a little bit.
It's Towns, right?
Okay, now play. Now follow Towns. Look at his body movement.
Yeah.
Right, look, just go play.
Did suffer injury earlier in that quarter.
Play. Just look at it. Look at it. Just look. Like, me seeing this, I'm like, yeah.
Niggas be trying to catch
He is gonna be too hurt to play hard. He's not gonna fully say, I can't play. That's a possibility.
No, he playing.
No, it's a possibility of like, oh man, my knee too swollen. That's a
Look at
possibility.
that jog.
Or
That jog.
he's playing limited, right?
That shit looks
or
like he's
like,
trying to catch the light.
like he's like, it's
Hey,
just
yo,
one
please
of those.
rewind that again.
Hey, please
That's what I'm
rewind
saying.
that jog, please.
Yo,
Like,
please
look,
rewind that again.
just- like
hold
he's
that dunk
After
for me.
all that,
like he's hurt. Like, and I'm like, that body
Yeah,
language
you
at
seen
the
him at the free throw line?
yeah, I'm like, oh, he already has an excuse for the next game.
Yeah.
Yeah, please rewind that last.
There you go.
Oh, yeah,
at the
rewind it
end.
all the way back.
No, we just need the last part.
And then Towns held that for me, young fella. Jog. Damn. But he was complaining.
All right, right here, right here.
No. That's the last one?
Yeah, this is the last one.
Yeah, just watch it. Play it. Just play it. Okay, yeah. Look at it. Just Like I'm like
Oh my God.
Like no, when we was watching, I'm like, you know what?
Look at the step back though.
But listen, why he running? Man, go to the damn locker room, man. The game. What the fuck? Go to the locker room. Run your ass to the back.
Oh my God.
Now let's do a poll. This is how you do polls. Hey, chat, write the poll down. Do you think Karl Anthony will score at least 20 points next game, or he's going to be mentally in Cancun?
Yeah.
Do that poll.
Look at that jaw.
Cat, 20 points in game
Look like
5,
he's trying to catch that
or mentally in Cancun.
Like, you remember, listen, it's 3-1, right? 3-1. There's going to be at least 4 niggas that's not showing up to play. Yeah, man. You know, the energy, the energy it takes to come back and make this a game 7 when I can just not play today and be on vacation tomorrow.
Hey, that jog.
Right?
That jog is his car is packed. All his clothes he want to wear is
This
packed.
is why when people talk about like team shit, they don't take in this game 7.
This was the game.
When you only have 2 players that's like, yeah, I think we can win this series. There's 3 players that's like,
man, if you don't shut the
no, there's 3 players that's like, you know what? We'll see how we play. You got 1 player that's like, man, if you don't shut the fuck up, man, damn.
This shit is over. You heard what the motherfucker
You know what I mean?
This shit is over.
Then you got someone like, man, I ain't doing shit today, man. I'm good.
I'm cool. I ain't.
You got to remember, you got to play all of them. you got to play all of them.
It depends on how
and then
the first 10 minutes.
If you start off 0-10, the 3, we good. They on the other side.
Yeah.
And then now it's 5 against 2. If you balling and y'all winning, those 3 are on your side.
Yep.
And that's how the locker room works, man. Everybody in that motherfucker ain't on the same page of winning. There's just an accepting and coming along with you because y'all in this position. But I can tell you right now, 1, 2, 3 Cancun is for you know the story.
Yes.
1, 2, 3 Cancun. Right? Ready to go. I'm ready to go. Fuck this up. Don't expect me to do shit.
But this was a different time, Cancun, a different vacation destination.
When we was down 3-0,
much more elusive and luxurious.
Man, what's that again? But I'm just saying, the thought process where the person who said it thought everybody was on the same page. Fuck this game. And you got niggas like, wait, what you talking about? We trying to
we
win.
ain't got a chance. Man.
Yeah.
It's over.
So, Gil, we asked the chat per your request, will Cat score 20 points next game? 37% said yes.
Okay.
63% said he's mentally in Cancun already. Shout out to our chat
and
for that.
after all that,
All that. Why would you think I would be in Cancun? Nigga, you got a tan line. Already.
Wow.
You got a tan line already, bro. Like you already been in the sun.
Well,
Hey, baby, you booked that room, you booked that hotel for us, right?
speaking of Cat, let's go back to an interesting moment during the game.